Red Cloud, the Oglala Lakota chief, wasn't just a leader. He was a force of nature, a man who stared down the might of the US Army and made it blink. Born in 1822 near the Platte River in what's now Nebraska, his early life wasn't marked by privilege or prophecy. He was a warrior first, earning his stripes through raw courage and a knack for strategy that left his enemies, both tribal rivals and white settlers, reeling. By the time he rose to prominence, Red Cloud had already forged a reputation as a man you didn't cross unless you were ready to lose. The mid-1860s brought the fight that would define him, the Platte River War, better known as Red Cloud's War. The US government, hell-bent on protecting the Bozeman Trail, a shortcut to Montana's gold fields, started building forts right through Lakota hunting grounds. Red Cloud saw it for what it was, an invasion. He didn't just complain, he acted. Teaming up with Cheyenne and Arapaho allies, he turned the northern plains into a battlefield. His warriors hit supply lines, ambushed soldiers, and kept the army scrambling. The pinnacle came in December 1866 with the Fetterman fight. Red Cloud's fighters lured Captain William Fetterman and 80 men into a trap near Fort Phil Kearny, wiping them out in less than an hour. It was a masterclass in guerrilla warfare and a gut punch to American pride. What sets Red Cloud apart, though, isn't just that he won battles, he won a war. By 1868, the US threw in the towel, signing the Treaty of Fort Laramie. The forts were abandoned, the Bozeman Trail closed, and the Lakota got their land back, at least for a while. Red Cloud didn't gloat, he pivoted. Knowing the white tide wouldn't stop, he shifted from war chief to diplomat, spending his later years negotiating for his people's survival. He traveled to Washington, D.C., met presidents, and spoke with a bluntness that rattled bureaucrats. "They made us many promises," he once said, "more than I can remember, but they never kept but one. They promised to take our land, and they took it." Red Cloud died in 1909 at Pine Ridge, blind and frail but unbroken. His life wasn't perfect. He couldn't stop the erosion of Lakota power as the years wore on. But his legacy burns bright. He was a warrior who outsmarted an empire, a leader who bent history to his will, if only for a moment. In a world that tried to erase his people, Red Cloud stood tall, a reminder that some spirits can't be tamed.